Across conversations in homes, WhatsApp groups, Twitter or X threads, and even churches, a recurring tension arises between Nigerians abroad, that is, the diaspora, and Nigerians at home. One of the most sensitive and overlooked issues is the sense of superiority some Nigerians in the diaspora feel over those living in Nigeria. Let's break this down, not to condemn, but to understand, reflect, and hopefully heal a rift that has deep roots and real consequences. The psychology of superiority. Many Nigerians abroad, not all, consciously or unconsciously begin to feel they are better off than their counterparts back home. This isn't always based on wealth alone. It could be living in a functional system, access to quality infrastructure and healthcare, passport privilege, earning foreign currency, perceived global exposure, citizenship in Western countries. From this perceived advantage, a mental superiority complex can quietly develop. You will hear phrases like, "You people are still suffering in that country. Nigeria is not for serious people. Thank God I escaped." If you are still in Nigeria in 2025, you don't love yourself. These kinds of statements, often said jokingly, can come across as dismissive, elitist, and ignorant of local realities. Why some Nigerians abroad feel superior. 1. Escaping hardship builds ego. Many in the diaspora endured immense difficulty to leave Nigeria, such as paying agents, working multiple jobs abroad, hustling to settle their status, sending money home. Once they make it, they often feel like they earned it all by grit. So those who are still struggling in Nigeria must not be trying hard enough. But this ignores structural inequality, visa restrictions, poverty, and opportunity gaps that keep many people from emigrating, no matter how talented or hardworking they are. 2. Western systems breed comparison. Living in countries with working systems such as good roads, steady power, fair wages often leads Nigerians abroad to compare everything to Nigeria unfavorably. While it is understandable, this can create a mindset of "we are now civilized, you are still backwards." This fails to acknowledge that individuals are not inferior because they live in a broken system. They are simply navigating a different environment. 3. Social media amplifies highlight reels. Diaspora Nigerians often show the best of their lives online. Trips, snowfalls, gadgets, weddings, apartments. Meanwhile, Nigerians at home often see their struggles. Traffic, fuel scarcity, inflation, ASU strikes. This contrast creates an illusion that everyone abroad is winning and everyone at home is stuck. This illusion breeds resentment on both sides and inflates a false sense of superiority. 4. "I left, you stayed" syndrome. Some Nigerians abroad feel like they escaped while others remained stuck. This survivor's guilt sometimes mutates into a feeling of superiority. I made it out, you choose to stay behind. But not everyone who stays is stuck. Many Nigerians choose to stay, serve, invest, build businesses, run NGOs, teach, or care for family. Staying in Nigeria is not always a mark of failure. Sometimes it's a mark of courage. Why this superiority complex is dangerous? 1. It divides us as a nation. Nigeria is already deeply divided by tribe, religion, and class. Adding a diaspora versus local tension makes us weaker. Unity should be our goal, not competition over who is more civilized. 2. It breeds disrespect and dismissiveness. Some diaspora Nigerians speak down to those at home as if they are clueless or beneath them. They don't listen. They don't understand the daily challenges. This makes collaboration on development projects, advocacy, or even business difficult. Respect must be mutual regardless of location. 3. It reinforces the colonial mentality. This mindset reflects a hangover from colonization. The idea that anything abroad, that is Western, is better and anything African is inherently inferior. When Nigerians abroad begin to look down on Nigerians at home, it echoes the same dynamic that colonizers used to subjugate. We are better than you. That's not progress, it's regression. 4. It can sabotage development. Diaspora Nigerians often want to come back home and invest. But when they approach with arrogance, they alienate those who live and work on the ground. True development requires partnership, not paternalism. The future of Nigeria depends on both local and diaspora collaboration. What is the way forward? 1. Self-awareness in the diaspora. If you live abroad, reflect honestly. Do I see myself as better than my people back home? Do I listen more than I preach? Do I show empathy for those facing challenges I no longer face? Do I romanticize life abroad and demonize life in Nigeria? Check your tone, your words, your attitude. Superiority often shows subtly. 2. Recognize privilege, not pride. Living abroad is a privilege, not a personal superiority badge. Many are abroad because they had access to visas, networks, resources, or luck. Others didn't. Privilege should lead to gratitude and humility, not arrogance. 3. Engage with respect. Want to help Nigeria? Mentor someone. Partner with local entrepreneurs. Donate wisely. Vote in diaspora election, but do it with respect, not condescension. Ask questions. Learn from those on the ground. Remember, your passport does not make you more intelligent. 4. Celebrate Nigerians at home too. There are millions of smart, resourceful, resilient Nigerians doing amazing things inside Nigeria with fewer tools than you have abroad. Let's normalize celebrating them too, not just those who jackpot. Final words. The goal is not to shame Nigerians abroad, but to awaken a more mindful and respectful relationship between the diaspora and those at home. We need each other. Nigerians abroad bring exposure, resources, and global influence. Nigerians at home bring ground level knowledge, cultural continuity, and the courage to keep building in tough terrain. Let's kill the superiority complex and replace it with solidarity. Because whether you are in Lagos or London, Abuja or Atlanta, Kaduna or Calgary, you are still Nigerian. And Nigeria will rise when all our people, home and abroad, rise together. Want to be part of our Nigerians in diaspora community? Join us by following our WhatsApp channel, the Ryan Club, or indicate your interest by sending a private message.